Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off because it does 20 minutes and that was the end of my 18 minutes or something like that. But anyways, let's take a look at the little Kittle house here. And anyhow, this is the front of it here. And then we have the sides here with the little Kittles. And then we have the back of the little Kittles clubhouse here, just as well. There we go. And we also have on this side here, and it does say 1965, so I would have been about 4 years old, not knowing this house came out. I never knew about a house coming out at all, but it's in really great shape, and I've been proud to own it and just to have it part of my doll collection. And I'm happy to share it with you, but I never had this as a kid. Wish I did, but I only had the little necklace in there. I only had Laverne. That's it. I only had this here. This is all I had. So Santa and her are in there together, little Santa. And that's a little Kittle Santa. But I would like to get more down the road. That's something I'm looking at. I really love the little Kittles. And have a whole troop of them there. Now, what else did my daughter get me for Christmas? For my birthday? Well, this is what she got me. I want to show this to you. When she was down south there, she knows her mama's heart. And when she heard that I was going to do about my childhood, she bought me this little Kittles paper dolls. 1961, the year I was born in, 29 cents. Oh my goodness, isn't that just something? Yeah, printed by Whitman Publishing Company. I just can't believe this, that she got this for me, because I was so happy. I never had this as a child either, but it does reflect on my childhood, though, the time frame and everything. I just love it, love it, love it, love it. Isn't that beautiful? And it's got all the inside are all the paper dolls, all the characters and everything that go to this here. All the dolls are there. I was so happy to see each and every doll. I'm gonna show you the dolls. I haven't looked at the clothes yet. My daughter actually bundles up all the clothes. She did all this for me. She put them in all the baggies and everything, and separated everything. So we have here Bunsen Burr. Oh, and he's wearing some clothes too right now. He's got clothes on him. Let me get him off. Oh, there we go. So here's Bunsen Bernie. There we go. And he's wearing a little pair of overalls. There we go. Bunsen Bernie. Calamity Jittle. Babe Biddle. Millie Middle. No, oh yeah, Millie Middle. Little Diddle. She's cute. Little Diddle. Lola Little. There's Lola. Greta Griddle. Greta Griddle. Florence Niddle. Howard Biff Boodle. There we go. So you can see, now that was a wonderful gift that my daughter got for me there. I was just like tickled to see that. I was like, oh my goodness, you know your mother's heart. And I was so happy to see this. I was just like, wow, amazing, you know, like to see this, you know, to have all this for my collection, you know. And she said when she heard, I think she was going to give, I have a feeling she was going to give this to me for Christmas. But when she heard I was doing this here, she held off something else and gave me this instead. But it comes with a lot of clothes here too. I've got a lot of, and there's all kinds of clothes in there. You can see there's all kinds of clothes in these little baggies. There's all kinds of little things in there. You know, so I got tons of stuff. You could play for hours with this, you know. Look at this here. Just all kinds of nice little pieces of clothing. You know, I'm so happy to own this, you know. So, it's all complete. She said, I think she counted up everything. It's all, what she thinks is, if it's not complete, it's not missing much, she said. So, but I was happy with it. You know, I was just like, oh, thank you. Right up my alley. Like, you couldn't have gotten it any better, you know. I thought, wow. So anyways, that was what I got for my birthday. And this, again, I did not have for, as a child. But it does reflect my childhood, my childhood years. And that's what thrills me about it, is having and owning this, you know. So this will go into my collection of paper dolls, and maybe one day I'll bring out all my paper dolls and we'll do a paper doll day. You know, that'll be another nice video to make. So, you know, but it was all punched out, everything was punched out. Oh, this here, oh, this is great to have. This is one of the stands to help stand the doll up. Yeah, I was going to cut out some cardboard, but it does come with one. So that's nice to see. So that's great. Yeah, little kiddles. Yeah, so anyways, that's my video for tonight here. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything and getting to see all what you know, I did very well for my birthday. I tell my kids I'm not in need of anything, but they, you know how they want to buy me something, of course, and that's okay. I'm all right with that, you know. But the little kiddles, yeah, that's what I got. Now I do want to do a day with my dolls, the Gerber baby. I had a Gerber baby given to me here. It's just a newer one, but it's nice for my collection all the same. But anyways, there we go. The little kiddles paper dolls. Isn't that wonderful? But anyways, yes, I have a lot of childhood memories sitting here, you know. And if they weren't part of my childhood, they reflected my childhood, you know. So that's the thing, you know. So I'm really happy to have them in my collection. A lot of these dolls that reflect my childhood. You can't, you know, you can't replace all of it. Some of it you can. You can come really close to it, you know. But these ones here that I found off to the side are real gems to have, you know. And I'm really happy to have them part of my collection. They're up on my fireplace right now, and I enjoy them for my eye candy, my doll candy. But anyways, thank you for joining me, and leave me a comment, and subscribe if you're passing by and you say, you know, I like what this lady's doing, and I can understand that. So subscribe, hit the bell, you won't miss on anything, and leave me a comment, like I say, because that's a mail in the air, and we don't have to put a stamp on it, because our postal service here is still looking at a strike. I think they settled some of it in some of the rural areas, but not in the city area, the urban area. So we are still kind of in a quandary about our mail. So this is a good way of doing it. I guess like everybody's still getting mail. That's not a problem. We're getting mail and everything. So a lot of the times what's happening is they say strike, but what's happening is that they're still talking. There's a lot of talks going on. So we're getting parcels and everything still in and all that stuff, and mail and all that. But the talk is always there, the threat, you know, type of thing. But it never seems to come out to be anything just right now. So, but I hope it doesn't. So, but anyways, thank you for joining me and coming along for my childhood ride into the 1960s. And a lot of this stuff is from the 60s and late 1960s. And I am working on a walking doll right now that is mine. I think her name was Peggy, Princess Peggy. And I am learning, I'm going to have a video about her coming up, about how to fix a walking doll, a Princess Peggy walking doll when her head is off. I've learned a lot about her. And I want to draw on paper first how to do this. So anyways, thank you for joining me. Thank you for dropping in and sitting with me and having, I'm going back to the 1960s and seeing some of the toys that came out then, and in the early 1970s. Okay, we'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.